Well, we're a month out from doing the Rubicon Trail. I got the Jeep up, just going through the nuts and bolts. It hasn't been quite a year since I put these axles in. And I've driven it on the road. I've off-roaded a few times. Went with these 38s a couple times. I wish the tires were a little bit better shape, but this is what we're going to take. So I've got the West Texas steering assist. It really does help keep the power steering cooler. I've got everything tucked up there nice. I've got Core 2 axles with E-lockers and 513 gears. Not so sure how much I like these axles. I haven't done the gusset on them yet. These might make it a trip, and then there might be 1 tons, not sure yet. But I've got this more skid plate. I like it. We needed that one because we did park on a rock some time ago. So rear main leaks just a little bit. It collects a little bit of oil, but it keeps it from dripping all over the floor. I've got a rebuilt front drive shaft with new U-joints. I've got new U-joints in the axle shafts. I am carrying a set of U-joints, actually 2 sets, just for giggles. But we've got steps, sliders underneath. I did the slip yoke eliminator, so everything's tucked up nice and neat. The skid plate, the factory skid pan transfer case mount is up tight. When I first got that thing, it had a spacer in it. I didn't like it. Core 2 rear axle, lower control arms. I think these ones are stock ones. Yeah, these are stock ones. Upper control arms are aftermarket. I got more length out of them for getting my pinion angle right. I've got rear disc brakes. I've got the factory skid plate in the back, and I've got the factory rear bumper. Again, I'm running steel bead locks. I know those things are going to get beat up and bent. You don't need to tell me, I know. But this is what I got, and this is what we're going to do the first trip out. I've got plenty of lift, but not so much. I've got lots of up travel and down travel, so I got quick connect front links. I haven't disconnected the rears ever when wheeling. This one, depending on how we get tied up, we may end up doing that just to see if we can make it more comfortable. Factory 4.0 with a 5-speed transmission. I've got Harbor Freight Badlands 12,000 pound winch with the synthetic cable. Not really a big fan of this hook, but it's removable. The end of the cable has a big weight on it, but I do have a soft shackle, and we do have a blanket to put over the top of the winch rope if we ever need to, if we get into trouble, just to keep that thing from slinging through the windshield. So this thing came with a cold air intake. I've got a K&N on it with a dust cover. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I don't think we're going to be traversing water that's taller than that, and if we do, we'll go slow so we don't splash it up in there. Again, I really like these steps skid plate sliders because I got room to keep it away from the body, and they can take a pretty good beating. They already have a little bit, and it just takes a little bit of paint to cover them up. And I've got MBRP exhaust catback system on it. It's not too loud. It's a little louder in stock. I don't like loud. I want to be out there wheeling. I've got a shelf inside the back to pack all of our stuff. I bought a little cheap Harbor Freight welder. I'm looking for a little generator to power it. I found one on Amazon. I don't really like that, but maybe the way we go. We're going to take plenty of tools. We're going to grab some spare metal and put in a container just so we can do welding. I think the things that get me are going to be little things like these little thin brackets. I probably need to upgrade those or put caps on them. Same thing back here in the back. Probably need, those have been a little bit more reinforced, and then again, you know, I don't have the welded tubes. I don't have the C's gusseted, and I don't have a truss. So I'm not hard on it. I'm not going to do the big obstacles, I am going to wheel the trail and enjoy it. And if people want to do the big obstacles while we're on it, we'll watch. But it's 22 miles of obstacles anyway, and it's even the easy stuff's gnarly. So we're going to get our thrills. And I got a metal cloak front fender set up on this thing too, just for clearances. And I got the stock ones. I couldn't make myself cut them, so I bought those instead. But yeah, we're good to go. We reinforced roll cage and e-lockers front and rear. I think we're pretty much set up. Am I 100% ready to go wheel the buggy stuff? No. But am I ready to go do the Rubicon Trail? This is what I'm taking. This is how I'm taking it. And we're going to see what works and what doesn't.